Alright, so we are at 32%, so we're moving pretty fast, which makes me think there's gonna be a lot more fighting in Adachis than I realize. So we have like 10 more chapters, because we're done with like 4, so we have 10 more. Alright, let's go, chapter 3. Now chapter Sing. Well, Sing and chapter, they're basically the same. Yeah, inside school building, enter an arbitrary classroom, sits on chair, yawning the 9th time today. Well, Minazuki Sho told me to fight Persona users. So first I need to go down, but back in school the hallways are even more complicated, and the more I walk the more dead ends I find. Here I was thinking of taking opportunity to go to town and get some good sushi or barbecue box lunch. These thoughts of sea urchin or cold tongue came and go for.
What am I thinking? There's no way I'm going outside with the town like that.
With the window corner of my eye, and it's obvious that the red fog is growing thicker as I walk up the roof.
Sheesh. He's gonna make me his guest. He could at least have a GPS or something ready for me.
I rest my chain, I hand complaint to the open air that only I could ditch all this until the goddamn troublesome tournament is over. I can't do it around the time. I need to destroy Sho's plan for my own sake after all. I can't even call when I'm about to do a plan. It's already decided what has to be done. I then have combat Persona users who will be invited here. I need to lead them on so they move in the right direction. I can't break the illusion. I'm working with Sho. It's probably not an objection to say that the red world is under his control. I'll be clever to know about without arousing his suspicions while sit on undermining his work.
Well then, I guess I'll get going. Do I actually have to go look for those guys? What has he got me into?
I slowly get up from the chair as I grumble why the school's chair always like to ask her to sit on for too long. Maybe it's still better to have your seat kicked on from under you all the time, like in jail. I leave the classroom, find the runway like hallway stretched out before me. I sign at the doll scenery. I come down pretty far looking for them. I guess you'll have a ways to go.
You're serious? Is it possible for us to not know about a guy who sticks out that much?
I hear a familiar voice through the fog and stops. Could it be? I sneak ahead, keep my ears open.
I did think from last time that the culprit would be seen to be ties to the computer side. I still can't shake that theory.
Oh, maybe he transferred here. Or it could be his older brother's uniform.
Ah, this is where Yu's group, Yusuke, and Chie meet Adachi. No doubt about it, that's the next kid and girls in the green jacket. I don't think I run into these guys so soon. I feel the corner of my mouth turn up and unexpected a bit of luck. Now that I know it's them, there's no need for me to hide. Approach them, make sure that my steps are loud on the hallway floor.
Be on guard. Don't leave my side.
Do I know this one? If I sing this, I only seen it once. So let's keep watching. I think I seen it.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Are you serious? Adachi-san.
When they see me out there, they look shocked. It's like caught them in the hidden camera show. Heck, Yukun with the mouth wide open. Surprise! Ha 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 ha! I'll to laugh my ass off right now, but shouldn't be doing anything that could mess things up. I have to keep my contact with them to a minimum.
Why is it Adachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on. Why are you here? Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved, but someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who could say no to something like that.
Help out? You mean that show guy?
Yusuke-kun Squirrel. Those guys already met Sho to save me the trouble of having to explain things.
You guys already met. Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. I don't like your answer. There'll be footprints all over your face.
See, they're taking the bit as expected. They're so straightforward and almost stupid. Still, more convenient for me that they think I'm working to the other side.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are!
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
I snickered contemptuously at Yukun, who's quiet up now, through his gaze towards me, which is ice mix, which all sorts of complicated emotions.
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
That's right, instead to follow the rules, so mine I have to play along with these case idea. To them, I'm just like escaped convict. It'd be easier if I could just tell them what I've gotten in mind, but unfortunately, being an adult is hard. Besides, I don't care what they think of me as long as I can fulfill my objective. Since I'm not saying anything, Yukun steps towards me as he can't hold himself back anymore.
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of Sho? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Dutch, you lousy!
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here. Because that's how you think.
The rules here.
Yeah, Yukun furrowed his eyebrows in confusion. I take that means they don't know about the rules here yet. Meaning they don't know about the persona fragments. I should give them a hint of danger they're facing.
Now, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, brats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it could bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Huh?
They finally dress some things up and trade weird looks with one another. What? Were you just playing cops and robbers up in town now? What kind of investigation team are you? More like non-investigation team. That was as lame as social. As I lost my sense of humor, Yukun was his own worries, trembles and bit his lips.
Inadvertently helping him?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
Scooping suddenly creaks slowly like a hollow beast. I instantly recognize the noise of the shadows gathering at the top of the tower.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught, they might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait,
I turn my back to them disappear in the red fog. I hear Yusuke-san try to chase after me, only to run into the invisible wall. They already had 4 pillars around them. That means they can't leave without winning battle that they are going to face. Wait, like, so that's... Do you not fight them?
For now, we'll go on and do your best, investigation team.
Okay, so you don't fight them. I quietly mutter to the kids behind me. Looks like Sho's plans are coming a lot faster than I figured. It doesn't look like I have much time to stock up. I might even have to hurry. Outside the hallway window, I can see shadows collecting here and there, floating in the sky like shreds of paper. Still shadows blow around like trash. There's of a sing makes me laugh. Alright, I'm pretty sure I wasn't like mistaken. Like Sho, You fought Adachi in like the episode P4 part of the story. No trouble, please. All right. Immature brats. All right. After leaving Yukun Hall, I've been walking around the school building in search of other Persona users. The Shadow and Persona fragments are being up surprisingly. Perhaps I'm feeling a little worried. The fog thickened in the passage of time. Because I was walking faster than usual, I was able to come across a new area quickly. So in case anything happens, I keep my gun in my hand and slowly slide the door open with my other hand. Behind the door is a room, eerie light pouring inside. Sho is sitting on a coffin. He's staring at the giant clock looming at the back of the room. When he notices me, he slowly turns in my direction.
Oh, it's just you. Hey there. Looks like it's going well. Hitting plenty of Persona fragments, huh? Yeah, it's going so well, I'm bored as shit. I want to see them cry and groan and pain and all that good stuff. Actually, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and go take them apart. Well, there's no need to rush. After all, they can't leave this place. Huh? Well, yeah. I'm getting so bored. I should just go take out a couple. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait. What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
With that Sho, he draws one of his katana and turns to stab it into one of the coffins laying around. He kept hacking at it with a sword as if scratching an itch. I take this bizarre action as a sign of his madness.
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way? Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. Kill anyone.
What? Didn't hear a word of it in the end there. Like, that guy, are you talking about Minazuki? Just sudden fury, he unsheathed his other sword and pointed at me at my throat. Kill anyone if I feel like it. Don't get cocky, you little asswipe.
Go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before? This guy's really pissing me off.
Sho steals his sword with a sneer. I figured as much. But now it's clear he doesn't like people acting superior to him. They say people like him suffers from inferiority complex. I don't give a damn about his past. What more important is right now is. I take a quick glance at the exit out of the corner of my eye. All this sneaking around is really bugging me. They think they're hiding. I can see their shadows on the door. The kids from the investigation team are as inept as ever. I move around to keep Sho from noticing them and walk towards him.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids. That's not a problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you? Yosuke, Chie, get back!
Damn, I guess he didn't notice. So reaches behind his back and pulls out a knife and throws it at them. The knife fails to reach them. The thump into the ground at their feet.
You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
His anger-filled shout echoes throughout the warped room. Figure out as useless hide any longer, Yuko and his little friend step into the room. Damn, I don't want them to meet Sho any more than absolutely necessary. My plan has changed a little, but I can't help that. I think it's best as I play the spectator for a while.
Sho Minazuki, what are you planning?
Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody but you.
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die. This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied? Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything! Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that. The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here, a wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
What? A world with no one else?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
He goes up and that's the young anger I hear about in the new Smile Eye, so scary. Sho explores in anger, pulls up his gun again, in a menacing look on his face. He's just way too willing to hurt people. Might as well try to stop him, even though it's probably not gonna do any good.
Whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me! I'll beat the life out of you! You'll be begging for mercy!
The red pillars in the corner of the room immediately strikes as Sho takes a combat stance. Never seen stance like this before, and even I can tell this is a little more than a kid's playing pretend samurai. Something is honed for a single purpose, to swiftly and effectively kill their prey.
I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
Is this, like, are we fighting Sho Minazuki? Is, okay. Alright, never mind. It was Sho who fell to the ground at the end of the intense clash. Red pillar shatters. Singling the battle has been decided. I did expect this. Sho holds one hand to his chest in pain, while gasping, kneeling on the ground. From my perspective, spectator, Sho was just as strong as his opponent. No, he was better in every way. Sho was faster, stronger, and focused on opponent's weakness. So why did he lose? Well, duh. It's pretty obvious. The answer is simple. Persona. Sho did not use a persona a single time during the fight. That means he doesn't have a persona to use one. I didn't know that before, so learning that is a big plus for me. The other personality Minazuki uses a persona is kind of weird since they are in the same body. They say the persona came from the power of the mind. I guess it makes sense the one of them might be able to use one while the other can't.
What did I tell you? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Oops, I accidentally spoke my mind in front of the show. I quickly covered my mouth to notice Yukon was watching me, still in his fighting stance. I guess it's only natural they're worried for me, but damn.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Sho's side?
Show some. Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me we should be worrying about?
Someone we should worry about.
That's right, it's over yet. The troublesome thing about Sho is that the fact Minazuki is there too. and Yukun doesn't know about him yet. If Sho's been beaten, he's not just going to lie there and take it. It saves me the trouble of having to explain everything myself, but there's no good for me if they happen to get killed. When am I gonna have to babysit these kids myself?
Persona.
And there he is. The instant Minazuki sets up, reddish-black shadow appears behind him, attacks the investigation team. Tables are quickly turned, and soon Minazuki got the kids cornered.
Let's end this.
Two Persona came together violently, and it's clear that Yukun's at a bit of disadvantage.
Grim, damn it.
Uh,
Killed at this rate.
I need some water. I'll be right back.